You say you want the same thing, love, but you never really work for it. Only time I see you out at the clubs, seems like you're trying to twerk for it. With your hands loose, you put your hands on me too. But if this is you, that's all I'll give to you. I'm hearing what you say, love. All of what you do, yeah, I done, love. They all think that you in love, cause you get caught talking good game, love. See, I'm painting a picture when I pass you up to talk to your sister, such a shame. But I finally ditched you. Next time, holla at me when it's out of your system. No, I said the same thing, love. But I never really worked for it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Only time you see me is out at the club, trying to see you gon' twerk for it. I know I'll never change you, but I've been playing games just like you. But if this is you, that's all I'll give to you. Okay, told it's funny how this thing goes. 1 minute I'm bathed, the next girl you get go. A toast to the game, notice how you choose up. I never dwell on a Cali boy do something. Would it change anything for you? 'Cause I'm game to you, I'll give it all. Do you
Yes, sir. Y'all see my hands. Y'all know what type of day it is. Birdman hands. Y'all see what type of day it is. Birdman hands right now. I see what type of interview this gonna be. I mean, y'all gonna stop me doing the Stevie J face with it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what type of day it's gonna be. Now, with that being said, the tone been set. You just tuning in. I'm your boy Hulk. Like, you just got finished listening to the same thing by my special guest and also one of the competitors that was in our top 100. Thank God it's Friday Music Fest tournament. Hopefully we see him in the actual flying third and fourth. RCC is in the building.
Well, thanks for having us. We appreciate it. Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem, man. First and foremost, for those who don't know much about y'all, for those who don't know, they might be sleeping under a rock. I don't know what they got going on. But give them a little background on y'all.
Yeah, so we're actually a group that consists of, obviously our sister's not here. So RCC stands for Reach. He also goes by Kudos too. You know, kind of like the Jay-Z, you know, Jigga, J-Ho, got a few names he goes by well. But yeah, we're just a family. From California, then moved to Arizona. We've been here for a while though, doing a little pop. We do it all.
Absolutely. I really like y'all style. I'm gonna say from the beginning, I was a little disappointed that y'all didn't make it to the finals. I felt like the team to beat in the competition for me personally was y'all. Who I had my money on. I said it's gonna be between RCC and Tiffany Jean. I can see this happening. Like, I was waiting for this to happen. You know what I'm saying? Just went a different way, but it's okay. Still and all, like I said, I like the vibe of the song. Just get my little recap on same things. I like the vibe of the song. I like the approach. It's very much so the pop sound right now. I love it. It's positive. It's fun. You can be in a club and you can be dancing and vibing to it. It also is relatable. Anytime I hear music that's relatable, I know it's a hit. Because when you can do something that you can give a story to behind and people can relate to it, it's always a good thing. So tell us, what was the making behind Same Thing?
Same thing was like I don't know, driving in my car, listening to the beat, and kind of stopped most of my songs in the car for some reason. That's kind of where I get my inspiration somehow. But I was just driving. It kind of came from like when you're in a relationship, you're not really in a relationship, but when you're talking to you guys both want the same thing. You're talking like you want the same thing. But you never have the right actions behind it. Come on, you know. and that's kind of where it came from. Like you're wanting the same thing, but there's no action. That's really where it came from. And that's actually the song, because normally, I mean, all of our life we've been an individual artist. You know, he's done his own thing, type of genres. He plays acoustic guitar. I play piano, so I do my own little thing. I'm more R&B side. She just does R&B. You know what I mean? She just sings. So we're all just separate entities. Yeah, I just you know, I was like, hey, listen to the song. Like I was like, there's no rap in it. I was like, I feel like there needs to be a rap. My sister's voice would be great for the chorus, and then it sounded so. My dad was like, hey, you guys might as well together on this, and then that's when RCC was born. Yeah, you know.
Absolutely, because I do feel like y'all voices blend well together, and I feel like, to be honest, each one of y'all throwing y'all individual right, and I just feel like y'all this was almost meant to be. And I don't like to get into my church that much often, because I used to be a minister at one time in my life, but when I get into my church, and I get people to understand that even when you become a vessel, you miss your purpose. And sometimes you know what I'm saying, and not only are you the vessel, you got a purpose on what you're like I said, when I hear y'all sound, I immediately think radio quality. I immediately think,
wow,
well, damn, I done heard shit in the industry. This shit is a lot better than some of the shit that I've heard and not even hear. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I do this, why I do, because there's a lot of artists on the underground scene who need that chance right now. And people don't see, like, y'all remind me of some of the greatest groups that come around. And I say that as a high compliment, because there's a lot of groups that come around and do some dope shit. Like, I can see y'all being as legendary as a Jackson 5, or legendary as a, my mind saw all those people. Legendary as Jackson 5, legendary as an Escape, or a Case. And JoJo, it's just that element, and y'all, what y'all got that's even more important than the family element. I'm big on family, so to see y'all doing it as a family, you know what I'm saying, and blend everybody okay with the product that's being out, and that enjoyment in the studio. And speaking of that, that was a good side note. We're there in the life in the studio with RCC.
Oh man. There, so it just depends on what song we're watching. You know, because if it's like, if the song Stuck, for instance, you know, the hip hop one, you know, I'll probably take more of the charge, you know, than they are. You know, so that's you know, my back mainly rapping, more recent, but rapping. So when it comes to the hip hop, I'll dive in, you know, start taking the charge on writing raps as well. Yeah. But if we're going like Poppy, you know, then maybe he'll take the charge a little bit. But like, we just all contribute, man. It's just crazy. It's crazy. I mean, we can write songs within like an hour. We'll have something done. You know what I mean? And we're just ready to record, and it just be, you know, pure night. You know, but
Yes.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I think we vibe well in the studio as well. Like, you know, always help each other, and it's a like positive environment. You know, we're all supportive of each other. And we just try.
Yes. Groups can make an impact, and I always say that. I say that if a group got the right members and the right songs, because song choice is so important. Out of shit, but if you got the right music and the right group and the right song choice, you can always make diamonds out of rhinestones. You understand what I'm saying? And with that being said, as a group, if there was a collaboration that y'all could do, or there was any influences that y'all had, let us know about that influence y'all music. Let us know.
Let's see. So collaborations for me, collaborations, man. Like if I could pick anybody off top, I would Babyface. I would want to do a nice, but I would want the old Babyface. You know, I would want the Whipperfield. You know, Babyface. I would want just give me that. You know what I mean? Give me that. And that's who I would first go to. You know. But as far as my inspiration, my is Tevin Campbell. So that's why I'm inspired. But yeah, I know a lot of people sleep on Tevin. You know, if you listen to all his albums, man, he has runs he does out of this world, from here to there. You know, so it's just Tevin Campbell is my guy. Man, I listen. You know what I mean? Man, I jam that all day. You know, so that's I would say like current too, like I would say like Chris Brown as well, because just the way he performs, like with the energy on stage, like we have like it's that type of environment. So I would say that would be a good mix for me.
Yeah, I like Chris Brown. I feel like both of those was good choices to me. Like, I grew up on Tevin Campbell. I'm an 80s baby, so I grew up on Tevin Campbell. I had the pleasure, because I was born in 85, I had the pleasure of catching that late 80s and then catching the 90s as well. I tell people that that between 80 and 90, right in that mix, like music that came around had that substance that had more than just replay value. If you had something going on in your life, you knew exactly what song to put on. If you want to talk to a girl, you know what I'm saying? If you want to know some game, if you needed some game, and that girl, you played Tevin Campbell. Well, can I talk to you for a minute? I just need about 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I got all my game from is R&B songs, man.
Absolutely.
I got my girl back. Yo.
Absolutely. Shit, I was much a singer and was trying to sing. Now, I do know y'all play multiple instruments. What instruments do y'all play, and what made y'all started to want to learn these variety of instruments?
I play the guitar. It was guitar. I left for Nebraska for a while, and there was a side one and everything, so it was a new place for me. So my dad gave me his his old guitar. I just started playing it every day. Gavin DeGraw, or like who else? You know, Mumford and Sons, like a bunch of different like as well, and like singer songwriters. So that kind of inspired me to play the guitar, and I just kind of self-taught just watching other people. Yep, and then for me, and I also play a little bit of bass guitar as well. I was actually played piano and some singing as well, but the piano is like my number one instrument. Started out at a younger age, just didn't really take it too serious, but I was playing it because I wanted to be. I didn't wait or something. I wanted to be able to create that on my own because I had ideas in my head. Like I come up with songs, and I just have like these melodies, and I'm like, I just need it. You know what I mean? And I just on the piano now. That's why I went to community college, Mason Community College, and got a piano teacher. Learned because I wanted to keep my own style. I just feel like not a knock on anybody. I mean, it's good to learn, all that type of stuff. But I just wanted a foundation, and then just take it. Pretty much keep my So that's me on piano.
Let's side note. Let me put that out there right now. Thank God it's Friday Music Fest, July 3rd and 4th. If you're an artist and you want to be a part of that, you're trying to get 40 artists, you could 20 for each night. But if you want to be a part of that, understand what you have to do. Hit me up, chop it up the podcast 1@gmail.com. Right? That's with a DA, not a THE. Hit me up and chop it up the podcast 1@gmail.com. Make sure that you send a 5-minute set. It can be one song. You can do 2 songs. That's totally up to you. Now it could be 1 or 2 songs, but make sure they're separate sets. Make sure you turn them in by June 1st. Actually, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more time. Let's do June 18th. Make sure you turn them in by June 18th. Get your sets in. I might push you back, give you a little more time than necessarily needed for anybody that needs that time. But make sure you sign up. Make sure you send your stage name, send your music, send your song, your set, and let me know which one of those days you prefer to perform on. Y'all know what's going on with the Thank God It's Friday tournament. Y'all know June 1st we're going into the final round. You know what it is. It's Tiffany Jean versus Bobby K. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see what's going on. So make sure you tune in for that as well. We're going to play another song, then we come back. We're going to play a game within a game. A little sneak peek from the High C series. We dropped the first episode. I'm going to be introducing 2 games tonight. One game I'm not going to be introducing. The other one is going to be a new one that I'll be introducing. But y'all stay tuned. This right here is a Tiny Desk performance by RCC. This is the other one kind of crazy.
You can pull up stuff on the song Stuck.
Let me go back.
I'll send you a link to it.
I should be able to pull it up because I'm still on YouTube. There it is.
Yeah, I think Stuck is the third one. Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah. So this Stuck by RCC.
trying to make a little money, huh?
If anybody asks you,
Just
blame it on gravity. Go ahead and back it up.
We'll do that.
Push it up on me.
Let's go.
When you drop it low, could you stay down? Maybe cause you got stuck. Like you don't play down. Ooh, she dropped it lower. Just when I threw my money in the air. Maybe cause she got stuck.
Seems to me you addicted to the flint, my strategic. Trying to get to my million. Just keep shaking till you dang near kill it. I got money rain down from the cinema. You break everything, hold that there. Lap dance for the team, side grab that chair. I'm proud like I've been around all this year. I point out, now that's how you shake it there. Yeah. Ooh, so groovy, babe. She's a 9 out of 10, that'll drive you crazy. Walk around the club like who gon' save me? Nope. Get a job, girl. You so lazy.
She know I'm cut from a different cloth. I got the sauce. Rich guy, but I shop at Ross. Not a flaw. I'm a beast, so I want it all. I'm the boss. She looking for a baller catching balls. Maybe when you drop it low, could you stay down there? And maybe think you got stuck. Like you don't play down. Ooh. She dropped it lower. Just when I threw my money in the air. Maybe she got stuck.
Ladies hate all talk, gotta back it up. Better show a little cash, we can rack it up. Buy a drink, get a dance, treat a girl right. Gotta know what you do for this Klondike. Fellas pay for it, and no shopping sprees. Hate us like band-aids, they get stuck on me. Get the peace sign, showing it's all love. Yeah, man flirt cause you know he wanna love on me. I'm a boss and a dime piece, but you knew that, baby. You wanna dance, come find me, and we gon' get stuck like Siamese.
But if you ain't about it, I forget it. But if you all in, do a stretch and let's get it. Cause you been getting low since 2013. You were just in the mirror with your friends twerking.
Don't see, we don't see. Party till sun goes down. Hungry, we all eat.
All eat.
Tonight it all goes down. No sleep, we don't sleep. Party till sun goes down. Hungry, we all eat. Tonight it all goes down.
Maybe when you drop it low, could you stay down there? Maybe think you got stuck. Like you don't play down. Ooh, drop it lower. Just when I threw my money in the air. Maybe she got stuck. Oh, you drop it low. Could you stay down there? Maybe you got stuck. Like you don't play down. She dropped it lower. Just when I threw my money in the air. Maybe she got stuck. If anybody asks you, blame it on gravity.
If anybody asks you, blame it on gravity. You know? But that's how we feel. Blame it on goddamn gravity. I ain't doing my fault. Nah.
Cool, you know.
Yeah. I like that. I'm gonna tell you, that song right there for me is what I call a hit. Like I don't understand when people be listening to like shit that I listen to, the vibe. When I feel like I love the approach to it. I get a reminder of two songs, and I guess I don't know which instrumental it came from, but the two songs that come to my mind It's Ty Dolla's song Paranoid, and These Hoes Ain't Loyal by Chris Brown. Now, it's one of the two, but the vibe, you done took their beat and the whole new damn song with it. Like, they lost that beat. You know what I'm saying? Whoever it is, they done lost that beat at this point. They got to share that beat. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that, and I think the only thing was y'all with that song is the labels and the shit as far as the beat is concerned. But other than that, I feel like it's a hit. It's a straight up hit. I love the vibe. It's straight club vibes. It's radio quality. It's positive. It's one of them things you on the beach and that shit come on, you in your vibe, you in your space. You know what I'm saying? I love an artist that make music that they enjoy. They're not trying to come to the forums. They make music that they enjoy. Oh, yeah. There's a difference, absolutely. You know, and you can tell.
Absolutely. Thank you, man. That's
so, absolutely. So, what was, let the people know what the process was like making stuff.
Like, you remember how that's the one. He actually came up with that one. He got the beat because you gave me the song or instrumental. You're like, oh, I got a chorus to it. Yeah, I had the chorus and I was like, I had the thought of stuck in my mind, like that phrase, like maybe when you drop there, make me think you got stuck, you know, like stay down there. Like sometimes you know ladies are dropping it low and they, you know, get stuck. Stay down there for a little bit longer. So I had that phrase in my head, and it stuck with me with that. You know, hit up my brother and sister like, hey, we gotta do this, and then kind of went in the studio and started like writing. Right, just I mean, you know, because it was more of a hip hop song, obviously reached out to me. You know what I mean? Like, so I had to, you know, I had to drop some bars on them. You know what I mean? And I wrote my sister's rap as well. You know, because she claims she can't write rap. So I worked with her. She's definitely a singer for sure. But just the rapping portion, yeah. You know what I mean? We had to help her work, but came out. You know, it was just a nice project, man, to do. Yeah, the beat kind of told us what to say it now. Absolutely. You know,
I could see it. Yeah. Because I kind of do that when I make music. I listen to the beat and I just let the beat kind of flow me into it. So I absolutely get it. I absolutely get it. We gonna play our first game within the game. We're gonna have a little fun. Now, the first game is called Song Association. Now, if you're a singer, I'm definitely about to put you on the spot. I'm gonna let you know that now. Now, with the game Song Association, the way it goes, I'm gonna give you a word. You sing a song that goes with that word. That's it. A song with that word in it. It can be in the title. It can be in the song. It's just a song with that word. It could be one of your songs. It could be somebody else's song. It doesn't matter. Just as long as it got the word in it. All right. First word is love. That kind of tricky because they got a lot of shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones, but you know, it's about picking the right one. You know? Do we have? I think we. Who's better? Love for me is better. Love for me is better. Who's better? Who's
So that's one of our little joints.
I got too excited. I forgot I was muted. But anyhow, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Next word. Oh, Lord, let me go on my vocabulary. I got one. Next word is smile.
And that's a harder one because there's not too many songs with a smile in it.
Yeah. Yo.
It's time to really go there. But
Give me a smile.
Is
that something?
I had to give y'all another word.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all another word. That one probably was kind of. Me personally, I think it's Mary who got the song "Smile," but that's what I was thinking. But that's the first.
Okay.
That's what I came into. But
Yeah.
I got a word for y'all. The word for y'all is change.
What's the first verse? Nah, it doesn't change it. Yeah, you definitely put it on the spot right now.
Hey, that's kind of how it is. I kind of.
It's a fun game.
It's a fun game because
it
makes you think. Change. There's a song called Change, but I can't remember how it goes.
You got Sam Cooke, a change to come.
Ain't gonna
Yeah. But
wait. How does that start? At Sam Cooke?
How does that start?
Oh, yeah, put me on the spot now. How does it start? Change gonna come.
Oh man,
I was born by the river. I was born by the river.
Oh yeah, that one.
In the list.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like the river, I've been running. Ever spin along. Long time. Oh, I don't know the words. Change gonna come. No.
Yeah.
I know the lyrics don't wait.
Now, the final. I see we got some runs baked up. Yeah. Some throwing them little runs in there. When you know the word, throw the runs in that hole. You know what I'm saying? But I see it in there. But yeah, the final one is final one is money. It might be a little late.
Cash Money, break it down for the 99.
Yeah, you bad jam, make a nigga want to grab you. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm from New Orleans. I hear that shit. I go to blood crazy.
Man, look.
I tell you, I hear that. I go to going crazy, man. What? Oh, but
that one. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah, man. I was having a little fun, man, and I call it my little icebreakers, man. Yeah, but it's a very fun game to play. Shout out L for Song Association because that's who you usually do it. L, I ain't stealing it from L. I see everybody doing it too. But I just had to put it out there. We're going to come back with another mini game in a second. But they did a wonderful job.
3 different songs. Just so you got
that. Absolutely.
And second, just to let you know, the second link is the actual song that we just released yesterday.
And what's that song?
That's called Anytime You Want, and it's the second link that I sent you on your Facebook.
Yeah, because I had that up there and it went out. Hold on. But yeah, we're going to go into a second song. We're going to go into Anytime You Want. Let me get it up.
Ooh.
Then we're going to come back to the second game and some more questions. You know what I'm saying? Look at up. Questions and hot seats and shit. Let me see. All right. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Load up.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the broadcast, support RCC on all platforms that they own. We're gonna get into that later. We're gonna let you know what all platforms they own. Like I said, man, support the movement. Road to 1,000, by the way, on YouTube. I mean, we done dominated TikTok, we done dominated Facebook, we done dominated Twitch. Let's dominate YouTube as well. It's overdue anyway. Mm-hmm. Shit, come on now. Load up for me. Well, you're here, but I mean, you know, start over.
Now, this is a song that I actually would have played at the competition. So
yeah, it's Anytime.
Well, yeah, it should be
Anytime. What's the rest of it? You kind of cut out.
Oh, Anytime You Want.
Okay. Just want to be sure I'm in the right song.
Anytime You Want.
All right. Come on now. All right. So yeah, we're gonna play Anytime You Want. This one actually was played in the competition, I believe. I was supposed to be. I don't know how that went with me.
Yeah. It's on the wrong link, but it's all.
Yeah. Wrong link. Y'all know how that go. Y'all know I don't do nothing right.
No, you just never know.
yeah. It happens. Yeah, that for real. This Anytime You Want. I love the graphics first and foremost. I love the font they use. I can identify that font. Big graphic design person. So that as soon as I see that font, I knew what that was on the RCC. But this is a dope graphic right here.
You and me, baby, equals. Love minus less, no drugs is a plus. Out better non-core sequel. We can go again and again next time. Bring a friend, they know what I said, be peaceful. We flip like the amigos, we could be amigos. RCC's your people, so don't tell me what you want, just throw it in my trunk, babe. We can kick it anytime you want, we can club hop anytime you want, we can buy the bar anytime you want. You and me, baby, anytime you.
Hold up, slow down. Where you drink at? More round. Go ahead, wink back. Eyeball. Black on black. I'm a bad boy, so take that. Slow down. Where you drink at? More round. Go ahead, wink back. Eyeball. Black on black. I'm a bad boy, so take that.
Eat a cup by IKEA. It's whatever you want, just as long as you stunt new furniture from IKEA. Plane ride, coast to coast, next stop Costa Rica. Greetings and on Mamacita. Too cool chef on deck with some steak on his breath. New phone, you can call your people. We take pics if you want, show the gram how we done. Hey, we can kick it anytime you want. We can club hop anytime you want. We can buy the bar anytime you want. You and me, baby, anytime you.
Hold up, slow down. Where you drink at? More round. Go ahead, wink back. Eyeball. Black on black. I'm a bad boy, so take that. Slow down. Where you drink at? More round. Go ahead, wink back. Eyeball. Black on black. I'm a bad boy, so take that.
You got your punch card, better clock in. With them heels that I like, money well spent. You got Instagram stalkers, they can't win. I keep my eye on the prize. Cause I'm not them. Cause they up in your business like who that is, yo. Steady policing your life, he Carl Winslow. Tell him you're away from the plane, enjoy the slideshow. Although you booty is flat, you should attend. No, you laugh, I love it, you hug me now. No need to bring your purse when it's locked out. I'm like a bulldog when we Georgia bound. Say bye to cricket phones and taking a Greyhound. Cause you so fly, baby, let's go fly, baby. Out of town where there's next to no faces. You so fly, baby, let's go fly, baby. Out of town where there's next to no faces. We can kick it anytime you want. We can club hop anytime you want. We can by the bar anytime you want. Try to see like how that sound. How that sound.
Take that.
RCC.
Wow.
RCC.
Take that.
Yeah, boy should take that track. Okay.
I got stuff for a second and forgot I was muted. But let me say this. Let me say this. First and foremost, I enjoyed the song. Let me say that. But I'm gonna tell you what pissed me off. This what pissed me off. When I hear artists like this, and I hear that bullshit that they putting on radio and they pushing out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are y'all? Why are these brothers not? Why are these people not signed? Like, what are y'all? What is missing? Like, what are y'all not understanding? Y'all be sitting up here, people that be sitting up here and saying hip hop. I mean, sorry, let me correct that. They be saying R&B is dead. When you hear this sound right here, R&B is a well and live. Oh, well and live. Because you know, people say that, but when I hear music like this, I know it's in good hands. You're not understanding. You're not understanding. Like I get mad and I get upset because there's so many artists that deserve the chance, and I really genuinely hope they do. And when you see RCC in the top 100 on the billboards, or you see RCC that signed a contract with somebody, now even if they stay independent, if you see RC sign a contract with somebody, and I said, you remember this conversation when I said that their star was already bright. Y'all just didn't see it. I'm saying it here today. When you see them on TV, you heard it here first. Okay? When all the groupies go to running and jumping, and you'll see them and they go to acting that rich weird and their money up. And you know, I'm just saying, I said it at that point. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But yeah, man, definitely a dope song. Definitely a dope song. We're gonna jump right into the second game. Second game is called Hip Hop Revolt. This is one I featured before. And basically the way the game goes is I ask 10 hip hop questions. If you get a passing grade, your hip hop card won't be revoked. But if you don't get a passing grade, your hip hop card will be revoked. All right. So
country if we get revoked.
Goddamn. Hopefully these ain't too hard. Lord have mercy. Oh, let me see where I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start right here. There was a rapper who publicized his suicide attempt at the age of 12. Which rapper was that? Snoop Dogg, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, or Nicki Minaj? Now the clue is this artist also made a song about it.
Wait, the Snoop, Jay-Z, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne. I kind of want to say.
But I don't know.
We'll go.
Y'all went who?
Lil Wayne.
That's correct. It was Lil Wayne. He made the song. What's in the song?
It was probably
It'll all work out. He was talking about it in that particular song. But he always talked about it during his life. But in that particular song, he talked about it. Yeah. In the outro of "Let It All Work Out," Wayne opens up about the self-inflicted gunshot wound when he was 12 years old. I aimed where my heart was pounding. I shot it, and I woke up with blood all around me. It's mine. I didn't die, but as I was dying, God came to my side, and we talked about it. He said he saw it, and he made a profit. And then it goes back into the chorus. It'll all work out. Now, but yeah, that was a good one to start up.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
That's right, we're ready. Let's go.
Which rapper was controversially removed from the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart in 2019? I don't even know this. Blanco Brown, Nelly, Lil Nas X, and Kid Rock.
Lil Nas X. It's got to be Lil Nas X, man. Because that was a controversy.
Oh, yeah. But 19,
Yeah,
though?
2019.
Yeah, it's got to be.
It was Lil Nas X. Yes, sir. Lil Nas X came to international attention for his country rap singer on Old Town Road, which debuted on the Hot Country Songs chart at number 19. But his rapper's career as a country chart was short-lived because of the controversy, and they removed the song in 2019, March 2019. And that was only because he was gay. When he came out and exploded he was gay, everybody stopped fucking with nice people. Imagine you kissing ass for all this time and then he tell you gay. That's a whole nother situation. Yeah. But it was a small way to come out. When he did come out, kudos to him, That ain't my lifestyle, but kudos. Now, with that being said, which rapper claims to have slept with the Notorious B.I.G.'s wife in the 1999 and 6 diss track Hit 'Em Up? Dr. Dre. That's why I fucked your wife. Fuck you, man. That clip. Yeah. Yeah. He was disrespectful.
Yeah, that was disrespectful. Man. He went off. He went in on that. Yeah. Didn't he have that girl singing at the end?
Yeah, he disrespected. He disrespected Faith Hill at the time, and that's who he was talking about.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, fuck your wife, that's disrespect." What did Snoop Dogg change his name into in 2012? Snoop Lion, Snoop Dragon, Snoop Vulture, unpronounceable symbol. I don't know what you think of that.
Snoop Lion. That boy.
Yep, Snoop Lion.
Yeah.
Snoop Lion.
Yeah. After a trip to Jamaica and a conversation with the Rastafarianism, he told reporters he had rechristened himself into Snoop Lion. That's dope. Oh man. Ooh, that was cool. That's a good one. What was the first hip hop group to win an Academy Award for Best Original Song? The Fugees, 3 6 Mafia, Salt and Pepper, or Wu-Tang Clan?
I think it's 3 6 Mafia for whatever reason.
Before I click it, I can tell y'all that's the right answer. And the song was the song from Hustle. That was the song that.
I remember that. And I was like, yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah, it was. It's Hard Out for a Pimp from.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they wrote that song till they won the Grammys.
I didn't either, to be honest.
I knew somebody wrote it for Terrence Howard because he don't look like no damn rapper, but I knew somebody wrote it for him.
No.
Yeah, let's see. I gotta let's see. Who gave Drake a lap dance in her infamous Anaconda video? Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Iggy Azalea, Cardi B.
No. Wait, in the Anaconda video? Oh, yeah.
Nikki? Hello, Nikki.
Yeah, we're going.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Yeah, it was Nikki, man. It was Nikki. That was her song. That's when she was hot. That's when she dropped Roman Revenge. That whole album was crazy. Yeah. Last final question. What rapper ran for president of the United States in 2020? Snoop Dogg, Kanye West, Jay-Z, and Drake.
Kanye.
Definitely was Kanye. And I'm gonna say this. I'm glad I had it because I wanted to say this. Y'all leave Kanye the fuck alone. Y'all see what he done to Adidas? Don't be another. Y'all was sitting there talking about that man was crazy. He was this and that. And now look what they had to get on the TV and do. Squatter their pride and say they ain't making no money because Jeezy not there. Don't be stupid. He ain't. Don't be crazy. You know what I mean? Let the people know where the name RCC come from or what it stands for.
Artist names. So RCC, reach for the R, sci for the C, and that just formed RCC.
Yep. And I'm the leader, so that's why with the R first.
He thinks he is.
I don't want to sound crazy, but I don't know that. Y'all originally from Cali. For me, Cali one of the places I wanted to go to, but I have never been to. But y'all from Cali, but y'all also got the experience in Arizona as well. How has growing up in Cali and also staying in Arizona influenced y'all music?
Yeah, so so California is like where we got our dad and our mom kind of raised us in music, because my dad, he actually has his what is it, Mariah? Yeah. So he was in a family group himself back in the late 70s or whatever, and called Family Circle, and there was a song called Mariah. It's like the top sampled songs in the industry, you know. So when you listen to J. Cole, they got that sample from my song Mariah, you know. And then there's a lot of other artists. You got the Game, like Sun. That song was sampled from the Family Circle's music in California. So that's where our roots came from. My cousin, he taught me how to rap. Little church events, and we would do like a church called U-Turn. We'll do little raps there and choruses. I don't think he was doing too much music at the time. And then coming to Arizona to kind of just, I mean, it's different style. Like I was doing a lot of like Snoop and them, you know, and then you hear what you hear today, you know, I've got that type of, you know, from here because I've met a few individuals from my high school. One guy called Harris, he used to call. We formed a group, and then I formed a group with a guy called well, his name is Julio, but Esco. You know, so we had called the team, and we was just different raps, you know. So position to, you know, the style that I got today, and so that's how Arizona influenced me versus California. I mean
that's the story, really. I mean, it's kind of the same path for me, from California, hearing like the West and seeing that, hearing my parents, and then here just kind of the same.
But yeah, I understand. I always ask people that because being that I'm from New Orleans, I get a lot of music styles. I get down here, I get a little jazz, I get a little pop, I get a little bit of everything, and that's kind of where gumbo comes from, the music flavor. And yeah, that's kind of for me. That's the vibe that I constantly every day feel. So to see, because from our city's big in tourism, so having to be able to meet different people every day, that's what we fall in love with. Being that I've worked in restaurants for years and I've always met new people and I've always encountered different people. So to be rich in food history and have the music to complement it as well is a blessing. I love my city. I love Cali. Cali has a distinct history when it comes to music. Distinct. Some of the goats came out. Some of those when Ice Cube came out with no Vaseline, I was like, God damn, somebody got raped on this track. But he always stood fast in what he believed in. And then you had Eazy-E, you had Snoop, you had E40, you had so many genres of styles that came out of the West Coast. And the thing that made them stand out, they were so uniquely their own. Similar to me, we so uniquely our own style. Like it can't be mimicked. Like when you go to Cali, from the accent to the vibe to the way they move, it can't be mimicked. Yeah. You know, a lot of people be scared to go down there. Like, oh, they got so many gangs. I would say stay to yourself, but I'm from New Orleans. Our crime rate high. Even when you stay to yourself, you might fuck around, put in the middle of some shit. But that's just the natural piece of the way things go. But cities like that, I'm infatuated with because they're different. They stand out. Even with Arizona, hot as hell in Arizona. I ain't never been to Arizona, hot as hell. But it's a different vibe when you go there. You know what I'm saying? It's a different vibe.
Yeah, it is different.
So I enjoy it. You know, let the people know first and foremost. If there was anybody out there that's trying to do what y'all doing, trying to break in the industry, trying to find the direction, what advice I give
them? I guess the biggest impact for us was consistency. Like, just sending your work and being consistent. Like as far as like practicing and just knowing yourself and just there's always a lot of chatter when you're trying to do something new. When you're trying to do something original yourself. There's going to be a lot of noise. Keep getting better within yourself, and don't worry about anybody else's pace. Get 5 followers because you're building something great. Like that's what I think everyone, you can build something great. You just be consistent. I think that's powerful.
Yeah, I definitely ditto that, man. And no matter what, because it's gonna be like you said, there's gonna be noise. There's gonna be naysayers. If you just keep pushing, because eventually somebody's going to hear you, and the right person. It only takes one person to hear and believe in what you're doing and see the vision, and it can go from there. That's why times where there's 3 people in the room, there's 10 people, or whatever the case may be, but we still thousands of people, because we know there's only one. It only takes one person. It'll take a group of level. That's why there's A&Rs, individual A&Rs. Because one person can take you. My dad has told us many stories about things like that happening, where somebody is, he told us a story about acting and doing little comedy skits in a hotel lobby room. And people were like, get him. But there was that one lady that somebody went upstairs and they said, hey, there's somebody down there acting funny. Went down there to kick him out, but she thought he was funny. And he just kept doing his thing, and all of a sudden the rest spot. So you just never know. You never know. Just going, keep believing in yourself.
And being on this podcast is a testament as well. Like you're all the way in New Orleans, like, and we're in Arizona, like, but like we're talking to someone from New Orleans. You know what I mean? It's like, give yourself a chance. That's all. That's all.
Absolutely. I'm a testament to everything I just said, and some, especially my brother on the left said, it doesn't matter 3, 5, 7. I'm a testament to that. When I first started doing this, I was doing audio interviews. I was Discord heavy audio interviews. They was doing numbers here and there, and but let me tell you, at 2.5, 3 years later, my foundation is well set in stone. It took work. It took work. Now I can go in front of people and I can say, well, I didn't interview people from Ireland, I didn't interview people from Australia, I didn't interview people from Africa, I didn't interview people from these different cities in Canada and locally and nationally, and it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure as an artist, and the journey itself. It ain't always been easy. It ain't always been easy at all. It's not gonna be handed to you, but like they said, even when you thank somebody listen.
Exactly.
About a year and a half back. I said about a year and a half back, I had a guy call me, and this is for artists who be thinking, deciding to take a quick check. Don't. They show you cross your T's out, and I'm gonna tell you why. And they ain't that he did nothing wrong. It's just me knowing my value, and as an artist, you should know your. Okay, he called me. He said, "Hey, I want to work with you. Whatever you trying to do, I'm backing it 100%. Whatever you need, venue, money, da 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 da." I haven't spoke to him in a year. I never gave him a full response, and I never spoke to him in a year. And not because he did anything wrong. Because at the time that he was contacting me, I was still perfecting bass. I was still perfecting my bass. At the same time, I knew my value. If you're calling me at a point where I'm just now beginning to get recognition, you see the value in what I'm trying to do. You know it's worth more than what I'm doing. So you want to be a part of it. And that allowed me to understand that my value was higher than what I thought it was at that point in time. Because bro was ready to empty the bank. But sometimes me growing up, where I grew up at, I always understood that all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? So that was me, and I always felt that way, and I felt the need to do that. And I told him, I said, look, hey, I ain't ready. Give me a little bit more time. I ain't ready. I'll let you know if I'm ready. Right now, I want to enjoy what I own. I ain't trying to work for nobody. I'm enjoying what I own. Ownership is key.
There you go.
Enjoy what I own. My creative. I'm not gonna give you my creative. Ain't nothing that you can put on the table is worth my creative.
I'm telling you.
Because if I'm not comfortable with it, I don't care what you put out. To me, it ain't gonna never be a success if I ain't comfortable with it. If it
I'm telling you.
Fully 100% of what I'm trying. But that's just to any artists out there. Read them contracts. If your lawyer won't read them, you read them for yourself. If you don't understand, do the research. Whatever words you don't understand, do the research on, get you some better understanding. Don't let the motherfuckers tell you what you should be doing. You are the commodity. You are the commodity. And that labels can't work without the artists. Stop letting these artists give you these 360 deals, having you doing all this shit, and 10 years later you were like TLC and all these other groups, not the name drop, because it's unfortunate.
I know.
And you ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? They done fucked over you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna stay straight to the point. They done fucked over you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be smart. Have people in your corner that's gonna tell you that's not the right way. Do it better this way. That's why it's a good thing that they got a family base. Cause somebody gonna tell the other person when they wrong. Somebody gonna tell them, hey, now we ain't signing this shit. No. No. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, when it come to your family, ain't no yes man. Them motherfuckers gonna get how mad you get. They gonna tell you about yourself. That's just what it is. You gonna take it or you're not. That's what it is. But that's what you need around you. You need people that's gonna tell you that's not the right move. And speaking on that, if you didn't, see how I be cutting into these side notes. If you didn't, go check out Tap In, which is one of our other series. I was talking about Ja Morant's situation. That's why I'm glad that Yes No came in. Because that's a yes no situation. Even though he a grown ass man and he responsible for his actions. That motherfucker camera looked over, saw him with that gun on his lap, and turned that camera.
Yeah.
See, people gonna sit here and blame Jock, but I'd rather you have it and not. If you know you got a lot of shit going on, I don't know, in the streets, but I'm just saying. But the way the world is, the way the world is today, I feel like everybody should have protection to protect themselves. But if you're gonna do that, don't have a dumbass motherfucker on the side of you look at you and see the gun and then put the camera on.
Yeah, everybody's
not
always recording.
right.
You think you're going?
It's just not smart.
No.
You know, I just had to put that out there. But if you didn't watch that episode, go watch it, man. Go watch it. We talk job. We had some good points. You know, that's our discussion forum. That's what we do over there. Real talk all the damn time. We say it however we feel. If we feel like he a dumbass, he a dumbass. Shout out to Kawhi Brown. He a dumbass. Kawhi say he a dumbass. He a dumbass. Give it to him real and uncut. People don't like it, but it is what it is. It was a dumb move. Now, with that being said, we got one more song in the queue. But before we got one more song in the queue, get into it. Let people know where they can find y'all at, what platforms y'all on, and what y'all coming up.
You can find us on RC_music, Instagram RC_music, Facebook. This is RC. What else? Spotify. Apple Music, RC, all music platforms.
And there you have it.
What I got up to here is RCC featuring Charles Simmons. Let's Be the Light.
Oh, that's a fun one. We have I sent you some links to some other ones. You can.
Oh, hold on, let me go to them. I won't play. Let me see.
You can play She Likes Me if you want.
She likes me.
I sent the link on that one to your Facebook.
Let me find it. Come on now. Facebook. Not jumping that conversation. They talk about all right. And it's called She Likes Me Remix.
And you'll see pictures and stuff. Did you click the link from your Facebook?
Yeah, I got it. I'm putting it in YouTube right now.
Okay, cool. Because there's like
a few of them. Okay.
Yeah.
This should be it right here. You got She Likes Me, then you got the remix. So you play the remix.
Remix one. Do the remix one.
Damn, YouTube too ass.
I know they double up sometimes.
Yeah, great. All right, yeah, we good to go. All right.
Oh,
that's the wrong one. Hold on. All right, got it in the queue.
awesome.
Got it in the queue. This is She Likes Me remix. Yes, sir. Oh.
Wait a minute, baby. I can tell the way that you walk when you walk that you owe me a minute, baby. So I can tell you what you want, what you really, really want, like a man who's committed, baby. But
likes me, she likes me. The way you're looking at me, babe.
Baby nice, yeah, she short with a big image. Said that her love runs deep, let me dive in it. Nice fitting, skirt tight, how you slide in it. In it, game winner, that's how I finish. I done been around the block a few times. Wait for something like you in due time. Write you like new rhymes, text you like 2 times. The dudes been sleeping on you like futons.
Take a minute, baby, and think about the ones that you chose. I oppose all the things that they did, baby. To make your mind always wonder what a boy doing to you, like sleeping over there, creeping over there, tricking all his fun while you faithful to a player, but you been all alone, waiting by the phone. It's a boy, baby girl, I'm grown. She likes me, she likes me. The way you're looking at me, I can tell that she likes me, she likes me. The way you're looking at me, I can tell that you like me, you like me. The way you're looking at me, I can tell that she likes me, she likes me. The way you're looking at me, I can tell that she likes me, she likes me. The way you're looking at me, I can tell that she likes me, she likes me. The way you're looking at me, I can tell that you like me, you like me. The way you're looking at me, I can tell that she likes me, she likes me. The way you're looking at me, baby.
Y'all, I don't try to tell them, like, I think I'm just calling out names right now. Universal, Def Jam, whoever the fuck they ain't always over there. Like, bro, they don't have to sit here and do this with me, bro. Know what I'm saying? Cause like, bro, look, hey, if y'all listening and y'all watching Atlantic Universe, I don't give a damn who you is. If you listening, go look up RCC. Go look up RCC. And after you go look them up, make sure you send a contract to their desk and to their lawyer. You know what that? Make sure you do that. Cause like, me personally, it's what we need. It's like it's certain music that we need that. Like She Likes Me is a certified hit. A certified hit. I don't give a damn what club you in. Come on. You going at the next female to your left or your right. If she don't like you, gonna make her like you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I just thoroughly enjoyed the interview. I thoroughly enjoyed y'all. First and foremost, man, thank you, my special guest RCC, for being in the building. It's a pleasure having him on. Yeah, absolutely. You'll see him back again on the high C where we're gonna act. It's gonna be a whole different vibe from the night. Y'all already know. Yes, Steve. She'll be in the building, man. Her vocals is crazy. It's fucking crazy. Everybody's vocals is fucking crazy. And they're doing it as a family. You know what I'm saying? They could have went did their solo shit. They had crazy solo career. They're doing it as a family. And that right there, that beats anything. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like I said before, man, supporting whatever platform they own, go find them. YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, I don't give a damn. Wherever they at, make sure you going and support. You know what I mean? Support. Like I said, hopefully we see them for the Thank God It's Friday Music Festival. They drop a little 3-minute clip there. Whatever, we don't know. We don't know what their schedule is, what we got going on. Tour dates. My guys in Milwaukee. If you watching this, you in Milwaukee, you know, and you connected with Hawk Life, let's get these fellas some tour dates if they already not touring. If whatever get around, we need to lock them in some places. Talk to some folks down here in New Orleans. We're gonna lock them in some places. We need to lock them in some places out there as well. Wherever you at, Milwaukee, North Carolina. This big old. If you watching this in Indianapolis, let's lock some spots out there. We need to get them locked in. These brothers should be touring. These brothers should be adding value to their catalog, because their catalog is fucking crazy. It should be adding value to the catalog, but like I said, if you under the rock, come from under the rock. You know what I'm saying? Come from under the rock. That's all I gotta say. Now, with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, thank you to my special guest for being in the building. This is Chop It Up, the podcast. Chop it up. Let's talk.